Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coin Lady channel. Here, we will discuss XRP. As a result, the $5.4 trillion e-commerce market is expected to be unlocked by 2026. Thanks to the liquidity hub provided by Ripple's. It would appear that Ripple is also targeting the online retail sector for hegemony. The widespread use of online shopping for anything from essentials to luxuries during periods of quarantine is only one of the long-lasting effects of the pandemic. Now that most people are used to it, I find it problematic that this contributes to the cashless society myth. But how exactly does Ripple want to enter this sector, especially with its enhanced experience and reach? When buying something online, customers want to have a positive experience, save time and money, and receive their item as quickly as possible. They are also looking for bargains, of course. However, Ripple is also keen in integrating cryptocurrency transactions. That's a huge deal, since widespread use of XRP has the potential to boost its value. However, if XRP's price continues to chase after all that cash, it may reach $1.30 by August 2023. Can that even happen? To return to the year 2020, though. Previously, estimates placed a $20 to $30 price range for XRP. In my recollection, this occurred before the SEC complaint. Well, if XRP were to simply hit $20, I recall whipping out a calculator and saying, with my XRP, I could earn this amount. I don't understand what transpired between 2020 and 2023. People are suddenly forecasting that costs will go down, despite the fact that in 2020 CBDCs were still a conspiracy theory and people thought that in another 20 years, it would never happen. But now look, CBDCs are springing up in countries all over the globe. Everything that was once a speculation about conspiracies is now becoming established reality. What, then, do you think is different? Leave your thoughts on what shifted the focus of the story below. Model attorney Jeremy Hogan has made a date projection for the XRP litigation based on the recent ruling by Judge Torres. This means that important judgments in the Ripple case have been issued by the judge every 9 weeks, on dates ranging from September 29th to December 19th to March 6th to May 16th. The only remaining big decision is the summary judgment ruling, which isn't expected until mid-July. Not a foresight, but a pattern. According to his track record, this case may be resolved by mid-July, but according to Brad Garland House, it may be resolved in a matter of weeks rather than months. So, let's watch and see what happens. In my mind, there can be only one outcome to this case: a meteoric rise in XRP's price. In the ongoing legal struggle against Ripple, an expert has identified specific holes in the SEC's case. Bob Ross, a co-creator of Sologenic, has said as much. He criticizes the SEC's strategy, claiming that it unfairly punishes crypto and businesses like Ripple, which is currently suing the SEC. Ross argued that the SEC's approach is the equivalent of a legislator lacking data knowledge imposing antiquated legislation on a technology they don't fully understand. And that's why I think they're utilizing antiquated ideas like the Howey test to stomp on crypto. They don't have a firm grasp on the technology. In the future, a more refined framework for technology is required. I thought it was cool how they shook things up for Ripple XRP in DC's Union Station. Do not postpone the introduction of new ideas. Indeed, such is the case at the present time. While the SEC continues to crack down on cryptocurrencies, innovation in the United States is stifled. In addition, I appreciate that Ripple makes the commercials available to the public. The market might potentially skyrocket if China decides to relax its prohibition on cryptocurrencies. This brings me to my next point: the anti-cryptocurrency movement's arguments sound a lot like the reasons China outlawed cryptocurrencies. The decision to outlaw cryptos in China was influenced by a number of factors. These include worries about consumer safety because of cryptos links to scams and money laundering, worries about the legality of digital currencies, worries about capital flight and the devaluation of the yuan, worries about the state of the environment because of Bitcoin's energy consumption, worries about the desire to exert control over digital currencies issued by central banks, and worries about metaverse projects. However, China may have relaxed its stance on cryptocurrencies because the United States is now prioritizing them. China is eager to adopt it. There has been a rapid change in the direction of events. The anti-crypto army, however, appears to have taken its strategies directly from China's playbook. The CTO of Ripple has warned a prominent member of the XRP community not to pretend to be Judge Torres. This has happened on crypto Twitter as well, with impersonators of Judge Torres negotiating a compromise. David Schwartz, however, believes that it is illegal to pretend to be a federal judge incompetently. Some users fell for the ruse, but others get angry when they see someone pretending to be a judge of visitors on crypto Twitter. People are on edge right now waiting for that verdict, and I've noticed it recently. Deaton defends upholds decision not to halt XRP trading in the US. As such, the decision not to halt XRP trading after a lawsuit was filed by compromised, conflicted regulators whose motives were questioned by one of the most esteemed SEC regulators of all time will be remembered as one of the best in the history of cryptocurrencies. In the long run, I see significant profits for Uphold. Imagine the imminent inflow of fear of missing out, FOMO, funds into XRP. Schwartz, CTO at Ripples, discusses artificial intelligence. Don't use it if you want honest feedback. So, David Schwartz is widely recognized as an AI skeptic. He constantly warns others about the risks associated with today's AI-enhanced instruments. Now he gave his thoughts on how artificial intelligence, AI, is being used to process legal records. This is just a friendly warning that ChatGPT and other LLM generative AI programs don't always provide correct-sounding responses. That doesn't make them the best solutions, though. If you're in search of convincingly accurate solutions, not just plausible ones, generative AI should not be used. I keep hearing about people utilizing AI to speculate on the future price of XRP based on the outcome of the dispute with Ripple. And since they have this false hope, some investors keep pouring money into XRP. However, I think there is still some human interaction in AI. In my opinion, no artificial intelligence is perfect. But after last week's criticism, the Ledger executive team decided to halt Ledger Recover updates and instead publish an open-source roadmap detailing the steps the firm will take to increase the product's verifiability. So, I believe that Ledger's current issue is that users are beginning to adopt different wallets. Is it too late for Ledger to rescind this? This is the crux of the matter. However, no one wants their keys to end up anywhere they shouldn't. Everybody wants to make sure their encryption is secure. That's why they wanted to acquire Ledger. Trust is hard to regain once lost. When trust is broken. In the end, that's all there is to it. I'll finally get around to answering your tokenization question now. Someone in the comments section asked how massive tokenization could potentially get. I made an H-bar video yesterday, and Red Swan predicted just how much tokenization may get. Red Swan's team has over 65 years of experience in private equity, real estate, and technology-enabled business, and they estimate their $5 billion in tokenized assets to rise to $25 billion within the next 36 months. Tokenization can reach such massive proportions. Consider that. The return was fivefold in just over 3 years, or 36 months. I've said this before when the topic of tokenization is brought up in the Ripple community. Since tokenization is poised to become one of the largest industries ever, Brad is aggressively pursuing it. Sooner or later, you'll put it to good use. Tokenization is the future of anything of value, and since this industry is just getting started, its explosive growth will astound many. But before I end this video, I just want to note that today I tweaked the introduction a little bit. Please share your thoughts on this one with me. But you and I both know that we must be patient and optimistic. Once this court reaches a judgment, I still think we'll be extremely close. You'll soon be kicking yourself if you don't have any XRP. In the end, please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.